have any questions, your key volunteers are wearing their red lanyards, so feel free to ask us.
And just a reminder to please put your phones away during break. Thank you. I just wanted to remind anyone who might be the leader of a club or a team or something, to please tell me if you want to be represented at the club fair so I can get enough tables. Yeah, and make sure you have like your posters getting done, any information you want to have there, and hopefully it'll be fun.
So the first water polo practice is tonight. It's at an abnormal time. It's going to be right after our assembly at the end of school today. Just after we leave the chapel here, go to the vans. It'll end at 5:30.
Also tomorrow we don't have the pool, unfortunately, so we're going to have a dry land with Mr. Raymond, I believe. Tomorrow at 3:30.
Good morning. Who had a great first day of school? I did. And I'm already having a great second day of school because I had the opportunity to say hello to some friends. One of the most important parts of any school community, and particularly your community, is our alumni. When you've been to a school and you have that great affection and loyalty for that school, you can continue to be part of that school in very, very many ways. And one of the great truths is that great schools have great alumni. So I'm happy to introduce a couple of them to you. From the class of 2001, Elizabeth Weldon Smith. A couple of folks are maybe a little more familiar to you. Grace. What? Oh.
They left.
Well, they just fled, huh? Okay. Well, one who didn't flee, but also familiar to you, I'm sure. Recent graduate and proud York alum, Grace Q. I think that's her name.
Hi, I'm back. I just wanted to let you guys know of this opportunity. So I'm working with a local musician known as John Sherry, also known as Mrs. Sherry's husband, and we are going to be working with the Animal Friends Rescue Project, and we just want to make a compilation of cat videos that have been adopted from the AFRP to go with the musical cover of one of Beethoven's classical piece things. So if you adopted a cat from the AFRP, take a video of your cat playing, sleeping, being cute, anything, or you can send me pictures if that works better for you. Send me the name of your cat, your name, and the date that you've adopted your cat, or just approximately when you've adopted your cat. You just need to email it to me at hugie@gmail.com, KHIEUG@gmail. I have this flyer thing posted on the club board and the student message board. If you don't know where that is, just ask people. And the submissions will close in about 2 weeks. Also, if you know anybody else who has adopted from AFRP, cats only, please, just tell those people and give them my email, and yeah.
Why am I here now? This afternoon we will be back here at 2:50, and we'll have an orientation to work jobs, and you'll have a chance to get your work job and do your work job before you leave school today. So be back here at 2:50. Health and fitness and sports, other than water polo, I guess, don't start until Monday. The other thing is I want to remind returning students that if you would like to change your path group, you just want a different experience or you'd like to have a different perspective, then either send me an email with your top 3 choices of group to join, come by and see me, or fill out the form on Haiku underneath the Dean of Students office. Thank you, Mrs. Tork. Because the other thing that I need to mention is that each year, Mrs. Torque puts together a group of students who would like their path experience to be focused on psychology. So she, yes? Okay, I thought it was a different so she is not looking for current psych students, but anyone else may go to her and get her stamp of approval, and once you have that, then you can come to me and tell me that you have been approved by Mrs. Torque to be in the Pathopsychs. Yes?
Not the psych.
No. Okay, great.
So an amendment to the water polo announcement, go to your path group when you leave here, because we have important business to do before you go off to the bands. So when we leave here after our assembly at 2:50 today, go to your path group. And then when you're done with that, then you can go to water polo. All right, so we start music on Monday, C-Day, with the orchestra in here, and the jazz band in the music room, and the chamber choir in the theater. So a good number of you will be doing music early Monday morning, which means you'll have a way better day. Tuesday is a D-Day, and that means that concert band will rehearse in the music room, and choir will rehearse right there. Both these are morning rehearsals at 7:40. So come and get involved in music. We want everybody to play or sing. Oh, sorry. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I have notes. This weekend, as part of the alumni event, we have an alumni choir, and anyone who has been in choir at York School is invited to participate. There's something on your haiku page. It's a Friday afternoon for an hour, and then Saturday for a couple hours. It's not a huge commitment, and it's good fun, so you're welcome to participate. Look at the haiku choir page for more information, or ask me. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to our new students. Many of you don't realize who are new. I work with all of you in terms of your service learning and what you do out in the community. Students who are returning 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, thank you so much for the many forms of verification of your service hours that I've received. If you have one in your backpack or at home, please bring it to the front office. You can turn it into a basket near Ms. Seniko's desk, or you can set it on my desk, which is next to the Latin room down there in the underworld. If you have not done the service that was required last year, please speak to me right away and we will get a plan in place, and I do not want to have to come hunting you down, so it's much, 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 much better if I don't have to write emails to your parents and get them involved, because this is your responsibility and I know you're totally capable of meeting those responsibilities. I want you to know I volunteered this summer for about 40 hours at a great place, and it was so fun, and they are looking for more volunteers, so if you need a place to volunteer, I have that and many other ideas for you, and we'll get you going on that. Thanks.
No matter what your nationality, we are all Greeks. We are Greeks. Opa! If you were in Greek 1 last year and you want to continue into Greek 2 this year, we will meet in the underworld at the beginning of lunch just to solidify some lunch times for our meetings, okay?
There is an executive student council meeting at lunch today, room 20.
Nice job so far. Thank you, announcement. Yeah, go. Thank you very much. Good morning. I often talk about the creation of the master schedule as a process of the Platonic ideal, striving for perfection, often attaining perfection, but sometimes choices must be made. And students have been coming to see me or Miss Maston to sort out some schedule changes. We'd like to make all schedule changes by the end of the first cycle. So if you are thinking about adding or dropping or switching classes, please come see us as soon as possible. We want to make sure that all students are settled into your schedules as soon as possible.
so you don't have to go through a process of disruption after classes get started today. Secondly, a year ago we sent just over a dozen students abroad through CIEE study abroad trips in the summer, and this summer we sent over 24 students abroad, and I'd just like to congratulate and welcome those students back to campus and back to California and the United States. I'd also like all students who have participated in a CIEE trip either last summer or this summer to know that you are invited to a pizza party tomorrow in room 8 during lunchtime. And it's one of those funny invitations where you're required. And we'll give you pizza, and we'll ask you how your trip went. But we're also going to talk a little bit about some special guests that are coming to campus next week, and also the opportunity to be awarded a global certificate for your accomplishments in curriculum and your trip and some other things you might choose to do this year. So we'll talk about that tomorrow in room 8. If you cannot make it for some reason, please let me or Ms. Sanford or Ms. Edmonds know today at the latest. Thanks.
Thank you very much.